What is up, you sexy beasts? Hope you guys are doing fantastically well wherever you are in the world. Today we're talking Dubai CrossFit Championships, my predictions, top 5 male and female predictions, and it looks like unfortunately we've lost a couple of key athletes. Number 1, Gimmel Jeros, he's not on the list. When I look at the Dubai CrossFit Championship athlete list on Competition Corner, he is not on there. In fact, I saw on his story that he is still in Cookeville, Tennessee, eating waffles with the boys. They're doing some kind of waffle eating slash rogue eco bike challenge. I'm not sure what it is, but I saw this clip on Guy's story just this morning.
Cheguei aqui no local, Waffle House. Ó, as bikes já estão ali já, ó. Esse é o tamanho do waffle que a galera tem que comer. Então, aqui a gente tem um leaderboard. Todo mundo tá participando.
That's too light on the chocolate chip. You slipped number 20, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Yeah. So I think it's safe to say, based on the fact that he's still over in the States and that his name is not on the list, that he will not be competing at Dubai anymore. And Hayley Adams, same thing. Was originally announced to be an athlete competing at Dubai, but is not on the list now. And she announced this morning on Instagram that the first competition back will be Wodapalooza, but with a twist. It looks like she's going team. She is teaming up with the 2 ladies that were in the CrossFit Mayhem team this year, Andrea Nisler and Taylor Williamson. So they're doing a team of 3 at Wodapalooza, which should be awesome to watch. I mean, obviously the other 2 girls have a wealth of experience when it comes to team competition, and then to get Hayley in there as well. I just think it's such a great way to kick off the season for a CrossFit Games athlete. To do the teams event at Wodapalooza, it's just a fun, great way to kind of kick off the season. So I think it's a great move for Hayley. But it is a shame that we're not going to see Gooey. It's a shame we're not going to see Guy or Hayley at Dubai. Now, let's look at the predictions for the podium. Obviously this is all speculation, but I love doing it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love just having a crack at guessing the podium finishes and seeing how close we can get. So let's start with the ladies. On the ladies side, I think looking at the list, your number 1 pick would have to be Laura Horvath, but I'm actually gonna say Gabriella Magawa. Based on recent placings at Rogue and the Games, again, the data would probably suggest Laura. Laura came 2nd at the Games and 4th at Rogue. Gabby came 6th at the Games and 3rd at Rogue. So Laura bet Gabby at the Games and Gabby bet Laura at Rogue. But my gut feeling is going with Gabby. I feel like she's such a mature athlete for her age, and she's just got this quiet confidence about her. So my money's on Gabby to take out the Dubai CrossFit Champs. And then Laura 2nd place. And then I've got Kristen Holter. I'm sounding like, what am I doing this morning? What are you doing this morning? You can't. Kristen Holter, you cannot count her out. She came 4th at the CrossFit Games this year, 6th at Rogue. She's gonna be my 3rd place finisher, so that's the podium. And then Emma Carey is gonna be in 4th place, and then Sarah Sigmundsdottir in 5th. Obviously, Sarah in her prime would be the favorite to win this event, but I think, being first competition back after the knee surgery, I just feel like this competition will be more about getting back into things. Yeah, just getting back into the swing of things. I can imagine it must be a bit daunting stepping onto a competition floor after having pretty major surgery like she has. So I'm gonna place her in 5th place. So that's my ladies pick. Gabby, Laura, Kristen Holter, Emma Carey, Sarah Sigmundsdottir. Before we move on to the men's side though, there is one young lady that I'm extremely excited to see compete, and that is Emma Lawson from Canada. She's 16 years old, CrossFit Games champion in the teams division, and it's going to be very interesting to see her throw down with the big guns. So I'm going to keep my eye on Emma Lawson. She looks like an amazing athlete, really well rounded, so I'm sure she'll be up there in the mix as well. On the men's side, again, I think the obvious choice would have to be Jeffrey Adler, just based on his recent finish at the Rogue Invitational. He got 3rd place. 13th at the Games, not too bad, and then obviously last year came 5th at the Games, so he's had a good couple of years, so you'd have to put Jeffrey up there, but my gut is going with the Russian Roman Krinikov. So he's going to be oh my gosh, I'm just doing a video, my guys. Husa. Guys, I just love working from home, I love it. Praise the Lord. Anyway, where was I, man? Roman Krinikov, the Russian. My money is on him. purely because I can imagine he must be so hungry for live competition with the big guns. You know, he couldn't go to the games because of visa issues, couldn't be part of Rogue. So I can imagine him watching these guys throw down at the games, and Rogue, it must just be fueling the fire. So I reckon Roman's going to come out swinging and he's going to hit it out of the park. I will put Jeffrey Adler as my second place, and then my man Ricky Garrard, I'm going to put on the podium in third place. You know, anything could happen with Ricky. Who knows? He could win it. I do believe he is in the best shape he's ever been in. He's got every chance to win this, but just the fact that he hasn't had any competition experience for so long now, it's hard to place him at the top. So I'll put him in third place there. And then, you know, my fourth place might be a little bit controversial. I mentioned this athlete in the lead up to the Rogue Invitational, and that is Hoday. Now, he had to withdraw from the Rogue Invitational this year. He did finish in 15th place at the games. I feel like he has all the ingredients, but he hasn't been able to put them together into one solid performance at an event yet. So I'm hoping that at Dubai, Andre can put all together and really show what he's capable of, because I think he does have the goods. So he's my fourth place finish. And my fifth place pick is Willie Georges, the Frenchman. Now, I've got no real data to back this up, but the reason I put him there is because he had shoulder surgery in April. This is his first competition back, and he's coming back again just to have fun with no pressure. I think I saw one of his posts. He's like, I just want to come to Dubai, have fun, and not put any pressure on myself. And I think often in those scenarios where someone doesn't have the pressure, they often perform really well. So I think that, coupled with the great athlete that he is, I just saw him back squat 227 kg, so pretty strong athlete. So he's going to be my fifth place pick. And then some athletes to watch, or just fun athletes that are always entertaining, is Bronislaw and Tola. Both those boys are extremely strong, and I remember watching Bronislaw in London at Strength and Depth, and he's just such an entertaining athlete. So they'll be cool athletes to keep an eye on. And Tola, man, I think he might be a bit undercover. You know, he's with that Underdog Athletics crew. So yeah, I mean, that guy's got so much potential. I think if he's worked on his running and his kind of metabolic capacity, I think he could be a threat as well. But on the men's side, Roman Krinikov, Jeffrey Adler, Ricky Garrard, Andre Hoday, and then Willie Georges. Those are my picks. What do you think? What are your picks on the men's and ladies side? What do you think about Hayley Adams going team at Wodapalooza? And what are we? 6 days out? Next Thursday, I believe, the 16th. It all kicks off. So I've seen some of the athletes arriving and getting ready. In fact, I saw Ricky Garrard actually doing some snowboarding on the sand before he left, just in case there's some snowboarding on the slopes. I very much doubt it, but it was funny to see him strap on the snowboard and have a crack in Australia on the sand in the heat. My tribe, that's all I have for you today. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm hoping to bang out a few more videos next week. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in a bit of a rut when it comes to content, just not feeling super inspired or having great ideas, but that's okay. That's what happens when you are a creative. Sometimes you have some weeks where you just can't be creative, and that's okay. You got to ride them out. But hopefully next week we'll be on the up. Okay, much love. Stay sexy, keep roaring love. I think I've said that already, and bye. I haven't done this for a while. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna throw up. Wow.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of